Hi, and welcome to Alaska Rural Homestead. Today I am going to be making English muffin loaf bread. It's fairly easy, so let's get started. I am going to be dumping my flour here. It's organic flour. It's all-purpose unbleached flour into my flour bucket. These are really the best buckets. Now you can pick up these buckets at Walmart. I know Walmart sells their buckets for $1.26 each. And these buckets I got at Fred Meyer's, and they are free. And I love to store a lot of my pantry goods in here. For instance, my flour. They really come in handy, especially if you are trying to do some prepping. I store noodles in there. I store coffee in there. And they're really great. So, you know, don't go and buy the buckets. Buckets are really getting expensive. I know Lowe's sells their buckets for, they're 5-gallon now, for $5 or $6 here in Alaska. But if you want some free buckets, I would definitely check out your bakery at your local store and see if you can't get them cheaper there. Because it's all about saving money for your family, right? Every little bit helps. And that's exactly why I'm making this bread today. I know life can be hectic. It really can, especially if you have children, if you have a homestead. Trust me, it can be difficult. But we want good, healthy food. A lot of the food nowadays have all kinds of stuff, really bad stuff in there. Chemicals, there's food coloring, and a lot of your food items that are really bad for you. And I think I'm going to actually wait to put this bag in. So we'll get started. Okay, so we need 5 cups of flour. Okay, so we got 5 cups there. Now we also need some yeast. So we need 1.5 tablespoons. Now I'm just using this active dry yeast here. And then I need 1 tablespoon of sugar. And one of the other reasons I make my own bread is because, did you know in Alaska, a loaf of bread, just a simple basic white loaf of bread, can be like $4 or $5. It's crazy. So that's another reason. Okay, so we've got our yeast in here, our flour, our sugar. Now we need salt. We need 2 teaspoons. Now I don't measure. And I need 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I put everything in my jars, keep everything fresh. We don't really have too many bugs here, but I really just think everything stays fresher. Okay, so I got everything mixed in there. Now, I've got some fresh cow's milk, which I heated to 120 degrees, and I've got 3 cups here. So I'm just going to stir this up, and I'm going to slowly add my milk. Until it's combined. This is the best cow's milk. It's got a lot of butter in there, so it's going to be a good 2 loaves of bread. And see, that yeast is already working. My grandson, let me tell you, he loves this bread. He loves Grandma's cooking. Okay, so that is combined. And we are going to let this rise for a half an hour. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get this covered. I've got my bread cover here, and I'm going to go stick it by the fire. We are back, and I'm about ready to put this dough into my bread loaf here. And what I did is I sprayed my spatula with just some cooking spray. And I'm going to divide this in my loaf pans. Gonna come out so nice. All right, so I've got it in my loaf pans. I'm going to let these rise for about 30 more minutes. I'm going to start my oven at 375